Money can be defined as anything generally accepted as payment for goods or services, or in the repayment of debts. The use of money eliminates the issues caused by the double coincidence of funds that usually occur in bartering. There are 5 characteristics of money, which are easily standardized, widely accepted, divisible, easy to carry, and must not deteriorate easily. Most money systems today are based on standardized currencies that a central bank controls. For example, in Malaysia, Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) handles the currencies. Furthermore, the currency includes paper money and coins. In the early 21st century, digital cryptocurrencies with several money characteristics have been introduced. The first payment system was commodity money, which was made up of precious metals or other valuable commodities such as silver, gold, and copper. Commodity money was used as the medium of exchange in all but the most primitive societies from ancient times until several hundred years ago. However, it was abandoned due to difficulties transporting from one place to another. In the beginning, paper currency carried a guarantee that it was convertible into coins or a fixed quantity of precious metal. However, the currency has evolved into fiat money because the government has decreed paper currency as legal tender. Compared to commodity money, fiat money is much lighter. Nonetheless, it also has some disadvantages, such as being costly to transport in large amounts. Then, the payment system has evolved into a check that refers to an instruction from an individual to the bank to transfer money from their account to someone else's account when they deposit the check. Checks can reduce transportation costs and allows a transaction to take place without the need to carry a large amount of currency. Yet, it takes time to get checks from one place to another. As a consequence, electronic payment was introduced to replace checks. Electronic payment is very convenient because users are only a few clicks away from transmitting their payment electronically once they have logged on to the website. It also allows recurring bills to be automatically deducted from the bank account. Due to an increase in electronic payment, the payment method has evolved into e-money, which is money that exists only in electronic form. It enables consumers to purchase goods and services electronically by transferring funds from their bank accounts to a merchant's account. Some examples of e-money are debit cards and smart cards.
Assalamualaikum madam, I am Nuruddina and now I will explain about the types of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is described as virtual or digital currency that appears as tokens or coins. Here are the 3 types of cryptocurrency. Firstly is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is widely regarded as the first decentralized cryptocurrency that makes use of blockchain technology to enable payments and digital transactions. The second one is Ethereum. Ether is a vehicle for moving around the Ethereum platform and is primarily sought by developers aiming to expand and run applications within Ethereum, as well as investors that looking to purchase other digital currencies using Ether. And the third one is Dogecoin. In 2013, Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, the 2 software programmers, invented Dogecoin. The coin, which features a Shiba Inu image as its avatar, is acknowledged as payment by a number of major corporations. These including the Dallas Mavericks, Kronos, and perhaps most notably, SpaceX, an American aerospace manufacturer owned by Elon Musk. Next is jargon in cryptocurrency. The first one is shitcoin. The term shitcoin is subjective and can refer to cryptocurrencies that serve no obvious purpose or meme tokens. Dogecoin, Deficoin, Atcoin, and Shiba Inu are some of the examples of shitcoins. The second one is HODL. HODL is a type of a passive investment strategy in which you hold an investment for an extended period of time despite the price or the market changes. The term first gained popularity as a result of a typo in a Bitcoin forum, and it is now generally expanded to stand for hold on for dear life. And the last one is NFT. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are often fungible, which means that each unit is identical to every other unit and that they can be swapped for one another without any further consideration. However, in some cases, tokens may be non-fungible, most notably when used as digital proof of ownership of underlying assets. NFTs, for example, can be used to represent digital art.
I'm Atira Azizan will explain about the functions of money in Bitcoin. Basically, whatever the form of money, paper, stone or gold, it must serve three functions in any economy, which is known as medium of exchange, unit of account and a store of value. First of all, money acts as a medium of exchange, which means it as an intermediary between the buyer and seller. It is a system that allows items to be exchanged. For example, currency is the most widely accepted medium of exchange that all parties accept as a standard for settling economic transactions. Second, money as a unit of account serve as the common unit of comparison that the people use to present price, record debts and perform calculations, or as a unit of measurement value. Third, money is regarded as a store of value and it can be used to save and allocate capital. People use as a store of value to transfer purchasing power from the present to the future. Okay, next, does Bitcoin functions as a medium of exchange? The answer is yes. Bitcoin works surprisingly well for a medium of exchange. It has two characteristics that make it appealing for conducting transactions. First, the fee associated with Bitcoin transactions are significantly lower than those associated with the credit and debit card. Second, Bitcoin transactions can be made unknown, which is very appealing to those who want to maintain their privacy. Number two, does Bitcoin functions as a unit of account? Actually, no. This is due to Bitcoin's extremely volatile price, which is estimated to be more than 7 times than the gold and 8 times more than stock market index. Number three, Bitcoin's high volatility means that it does not function well as a store of value because it is obviously too risky. Bitcoin has not become a unit of account and a store of value, and almost no one quotes their product price in Bitcoins due to the high volatility.
Hi, my name is Nurul Maisara and I will present about country that accept Bitcoin. Currently, Bitcoin may be used to make transactions between any account holder globally, and due to its rising acceptance, certain nations now view Bitcoin as a legitimate form of payment. As we can see, the first country is United States. According to the US Treasury, Bitcoin is a convertible currency that may be used in place of US dollar. All organizations that manage or exchange Bitcoin have been categorized as money service firms. Secondly, the Europe Union. Since Bitcoin is recognized by the EU as a crypto asset, trading and using it are both permitted. However, the EU currency regulator has said that they have no jurisdiction over any action concerning crypto asset. Third, the Canadian Revenue Agency consider any revenue person receive from utilizing Bitcoins to be business income is similar to the US. They perceive cryptocurrency exchange as money service firms. Next, Bitcoin is regarded by the Australia Taxation Office as a financial asset with taxable value in certain circumstances. Capital gain tax is triggered when Australians sell, exchange, use Bitcoin in transaction or convert it to fiat money. And lastly, El Salvador, where the president gained consent from Congress to recognize Bitcoin as a means of payment, making this the first and only nation to do so. Next, the other country that accept Bitcoin is France, Iceland, Mexico, United Kingdom, Denmark, Germany, Japan, and Spain.
While Bitcoin is widely accepted in many parts of the world, a few countries are concerned about its volatility and decentralized nature. Some see it as a threat to their current monetary system, while others are concerned about its use to facilitate illegal activities such as drug trafficking, money laundering, and terrorism. Several countries have outright prohibited digital currency, while others have attempted to serve any banking and financial system support required for its trading and use. As we can see in here, there are implied ban countries and also the country with absolute ban, such as China. The People's Bank of China (PBOC) banned all cryptocurrency transactions in late September 2021. The PBOC cite cryptocurrency role in facilitating financial crime as well as their role in posing a growing risk to China financial system.
Next, we move to the advantages of Bitcoin. Firstly, liquidity and accessibility. Bitcoins may be transferred to another user in only a few minutes, and there is a growing number of merchants who accept them for payments and products and services. With the added benefit of having little to no cost, this makes spending money abroad and converting for other currency is simple. Secondly, lower transaction costs. The expenses of dealing are often cheaper with Bitcoin than bank transfers since there are no government or intermediate entities involved. Next, no chargebacks. After a Bitcoin transfer has been performed, it cannot be reversed, where the other third party keeps their money and they keep their merchandise. Fourth, Bitcoin is secure. Every transaction is recorded in an open distributed ledger, ensuring that the whole Bitcoin community is informed if any illegal alteration are attempted. Next, we move to Bitcoin value. Bitcoin is a great store of value, and unlike paper money, there are no limitation when you want to exchange your Bitcoin for another asset, it is completely under the power of consumer. Next, since there are no limitation on how much Bitcoin may be mined due to its decentralized nature, an economy with a fixed supply of Bitcoin on the market is created. This implies that consumers won't ever have to worry about the value of their digital asset declining over time. And lastly, Bitcoin is completely free, open source software. Anyone may view the source code, examine it, audit it, and make improvements.
Now I will explain about the advantages of Bitcoin. Number 1, unpredictability. This uncertainty is what makes Bitcoin so valuable, but it is also what causes its price to fluctuate, as price is now the only variable that can change in order to maintain demand. Number 2, there is no government regulation. Of course, a decentralized currency is one of the advantages of cryptocurrencies, but it can also be perceived as a drawback of Bitcoin. Number 3, impossible to reverse. Another disadvantage is the lack of security, as Bitcoin transactions are anonymous and unregulated. Number 4, use restriction. While more organizations, including as Microsoft and some software franchises, are accepting Bitcoin, it is still not generally recognized. Number 5, there is no buyer protection. When products are purchased using Bitcoins and the reseller fails to deliver the goods, there is no way to reverse the transaction. Number 6, there is no physical form. Bitcoins cannot be used in physical stores since they do not have a physical form. It will have to be converted to other currencies on a regular basis. And the last one, Bitcoin are not accepted across the board. Bitcoin is still only accepted by a tiny number of internet businesses. As a result, relying solely on Bitcoins as a currency is impossible.
Now, will Bitcoin or cryptocurrency become the future of money? We can say that it is complicated. This is due to the very good of services and stability that paper currency have over Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was first introduced to the world over a decade ago, it was expected to usher in a financial revolution. But that revolution has yet to take place. According to the Financial Times, the pioneer of cryptocurrency exchange FTX has stated that Bitcoin has no future as a payment network due to its inefficiency and high environmental costs. In conclusion, in order for the Bitcoin to take place in the future, the governments will still need to take a proactive role in managing the technological, financial, and social risks, even as they embrace the revolutionary potential of blockchain technology to benefit their citizens. But as of now, paper currency still win over Bitcoin in the future. That's all from us. Thank you.